Tons of time left.
All right, it's the last quarter.
Whoa!
Wow.
Man.
Wow.
This dude is cooking with grease. Coach, we need you right now. We need some guidance.
Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do at this moment.
Oh, yes, it is. It's only 15.
I'll come back from worse.
It's only 15.
I'll come back from worse. Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Is our coach unavailable at the moment?
Whoa, 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 hey, hey, hey.
Well, Grant, you were a 7-time All-Star and the first rookie to lead NBA All-Star fan voting.
You know, B.A., I'm still overwhelmed at that accomplishment. It surprised me. I mean, such a humbling experience. A chance to play alongside guys like Scotty and Shaq and Penny. I mean, it was so special.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Jada Bates-Diop out there with Zach Collins. And it's Jones in at the point.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time coaching wins, Grant.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
Jones hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
From deep, MP. And the three-pointer goes.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Jones, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. And there's the drive. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. And the replay of that slashing drive to the hoop, courtesy of Mobile One.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Cunningham passes to MP. Now here's Bagley. And he comes up with a bucket.
He's taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Cunningham passes to MP. Pass to Wiseman. Oh, ripped away. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Johnson finds Vassell. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Trey Jones.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. To the middle. Here's Collins. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Fires from deep. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Cunningham. MP's gotten a second bucket on the night. Jones against Cunningham. Now here's Jones. The D's right on him. That shot, no good. Cunningham with some nice D. From deep, MP. Pistons keep it alive. Here's Bagley. Misses the jumper from the wing.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. No good.
And to put things simply, this has not been his work.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
The Spurs have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Keeping us all in motion. Here are your Pistons dancers.
And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Duren, he's checked in for Wiseman. Stewart comes in for Bagley. Diallo's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Ivy subbed in for Cunningham. Now here's Graham. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Bassi. Stolen by MP.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
San Antonio trailing here. It's Winslow on the wing. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. And here's Detroit. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Duren. Here's Ivy. MP way outside. Another three for Detroit.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Bassi. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Here's Duren. They lead by 11, and that one drops for him.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
Back to Graham. We've got 22 seconds left in the opening quarter. Shot clock at 5. Spurs need to get one up here. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Here's Ivy. Looking at his numbers. Currently, he's averaging around 9 points a game. Here's Stewart. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been...
Fans, your Pistons dance team.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pistons. They've got Marvin Bagley. MP is out there with Kate Cunningham. Then it's Wiseman, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Detroit starting the second.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He picked up 41 points and was on point from deep. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
I love it. Making their own luck. You don't want to let off the gas with the lead. Continue to make things happen.
And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. Counted from distance.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Pass to Vassell. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Vassell's got his second basket of the night. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. From deep, MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. And the Pistons lead by 17. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Bates-Diop. He's covered by Bagley. Back to Jones. To the right side. Here's Johnson. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Wiseman.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player and his development.
And that one's good. Bagley.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Pass to Bates-Diop. Down low. And Collins with the slam.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Yeah, what a great experience for him.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Hits the three-pointer. MP's got 23.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Last time they met in San Antonio.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
So for the Pistons, Duren, he's checked in for Wiseman. Stewart comes in for Bagley. And Ivy subbed in for Bogdanovich. Inside. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Duren. MP outside. And the Pistons, another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
To the paint. Oh, great D that time from MP.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bundle.
A nice shot by Ivy.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Outside Grant. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of this one. Goes up on the wing. Here's Bassey. Goes back up. And he can't get that one. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Cunningham, left side.
San Antonio foul. Justice. Winslow. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Detroit.
The first one falls. The Spurs making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
At the line for 2.
He's perfect from the line this time. There's 21 seconds left to play in the half. Graham against Cunningham. Right side Johnson. To stop the run. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Detroit Pistons up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And the Pistons shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. So on the floor for the Spurs, at the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Zach Collins out there with Keita Bates-Diop. And it's Jones in at the point.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Collins. Here's Vassell. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Vassell's got 8. And here's Detroit. MP, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to MP. Launches a 3. On target from range. MP's got 29.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
MP against Vassell. Great positioning on the putback.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Now here's MP. He has 29 now. Pass to Bagley. With the fadeaway. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists tonight.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Here's Vassell. Give him 8. Collins left side. Shoots over Wiseman. Collins no good. The Pistons have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by Johnson. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Jones finds Vassell. Sinks it from distance. 11 points in the game.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
MP shot is off. A challenging stretch here for San Antonio. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Now here's Jones.
Two minutes remaining in the third.
5 to shoot. Got a hand on it, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time, and we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. You know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Burks, he's checked in for Cade Cunningham. McDermott's checked in for San Antonio. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
On the wing, McDermott. Softly drops in the floater.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
NP shot is good.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Collins, no good.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Here's MP. That one drops for him. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Pass to Collins. Up top, Vassell. All alone. And they get it back. Outside Jones. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. On the break. Here's Burks. And the layup is good off the glass. Burks has got his first 2 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Johnson. Here's Jones. On the wing, McDermott. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Now Stewart, MP outside. The 3-ball. Offensive board. Duran. And he dumps it down right as the buzzer sounded. Wow!
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
And so it's Detroit with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
The legend grind this year was actually pretty meant for what I do, because my favorite game mode on the game is actually the ones court. So the 100,000 points went very well with us.
Wait, so you're telling me a chunk of your 100,000 points came from 1v1 games?
Oh, all of them. All of them, to be honest.
We have just about a half season behind us. The rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Cunningham is out there with MP. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then it's Bagley. And it's Wiseman in at the 5, roaming the paint. And no real surprise to see that MP will be on the Rising Stars roster. It would be a travesty, I think, Greg, if he was left off it.
And you look at the rest of the players in that game, MP is just one of many incredible young talents to be showcased.
Bogdanovic against Barnes. And Bogdanovic kicks to MP. From outside, off the mark. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Toronto. Trent gets the bucket.
Just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Siakam, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. To the middle, here's Van Vliet.
And the long reach of Wiseman, using it so well to just alter that shot on the way up.
And here's MP for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
Greg, some exciting news for MP and his camp. It's announced he'll be one of the three-point contest participants this year at All-Star.
And for me, that is the contest at All-Star Weekend. MP has a great release, and I think has a good chance to win this one.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
And finished off by Wiseman.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Van Vliet kicks to Trent. Barnes looking around. Trent gets the bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
A 3 from MP. Another 3 for Detroit.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
That one good for 2.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
different look here for the Pistons. Duran, he's checked in for Wiseman. Stewart comes in for Bagley. Diallo's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Ivy's subbed in for Cunningham. Now, here is Young. 8 points his last outing. Good.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
The three from MP. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Banton. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
MP outside. Again, the Pistons score.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Passes it to Banton. Young looking it over. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Banton's shot is off. Detroit leading by 9. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint, here's Ivy. And he gets it to go.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
The Raptors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Van Vliet outside. With 4 seconds on the clock. No good. Shot missing.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
And so is Detroit. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside. That's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been net. Neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Detroit.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Banton in at the point guard. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs lit up the floor. He added 37 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize. Deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 14.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
Now, here's Trent. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Barnes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes' position? Point forward would probably... So it's the Detroit Pistons in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Right back after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. We've got Bogdanovich. MP is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Bagley in at the 4 spot. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. It's a 14-point game. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home.
Boy, it takes more than tight defense to bother Gary Trent Jr. It works out well for him with a trip to the foul line.
The son of an NBA vet, Gary Trent Jr.'s game is very different than his dad's.
Well, obviously, Gary Sr. had more size and therefore was a post player in a different generation. The younger Mr. Trent, an excellent shooter from deep. Pretty much the opposite style of play.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
The 3 from MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 17.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
The pass to Barnes. Siakam kicks to Barnes. Back to Siakam. On the wing, Barnes. 5 on the clock. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Inside, Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Trent against MP. Van Vliet wide open. With nobody on him, he parries the jumper. He's got 11.
Great play calling, great execution. Leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Bogdanovich passes to MP. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And the Pistons lead by 17. The Raptors have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Trent against MP. Siakam passes to Trent. Good defense by MP.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
From outside the arc. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can... allow in the NBA.
And the Raptors call time here.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Duran, he's checked in for Wiseman. Stewart comes in for Marvin Bagley. Burks, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Ivy's subbed in for Cunningham. Young finds Boucher. Barnes, bounce pass. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Over Burks. And the Raptors miss again. Pistons leading by 20. To the right side. Duran, the pass to MP. And another three for Detroit.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Banton. Back to Van Vliet. Young outside. Pass to Banton. Looking to end the run. And again, Toronto no luck.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
And he's good on the three ball.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
32 seconds left here in the third quarter. Passes it to Van Vliet. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Young's shot is off.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And the foul called on MP.
That's his third.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team.
Three from the inbound.
Now into the
He can't hit that time. And so is Detroit in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute.
71.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Chris Boucher. He's out there at Porter, and it's Banton in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Outside Porter. Here's Banton. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Hey, right here.
Here's Stewart. The offensive rebound. And Duran slams it in.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Shot clock at 6. Out of the bounds. Detroit takes possession. Martin's checked in for the Raptors. And the Pistons. So it's the Pistons taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
Okay, I heard that a lot of players, 2K players in China play 2K because of you.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's such an honor. I want people to have the exact same experience as me. So how good it is actually to play the game basketball on 2K.
The secret to our team's success, what it really is our confidence. Like when we're playing for this big amount of money, all these other teams are playing like real tight, and when we're playing, we're just laughing, having fun, like we're going to lose.
Obviously, this is the type of game the fans really get up for. So do we, and the players as well.
Yeah, we all can't wait. These are the types of games you mentally circle on the calendar, and it's a test for the teams to see how championship ready they might be.
A look at the Pistons starting group. Kate Cunningham out there with MP. Then there's James Wiseman. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's Bagley in at the 4. Pass to Gallinari. White against MP.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Wiseman. First personal foul.
And he makes a first.
First team foul. At the line, Derek White. At the line for 2.
White hits them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Knocks down the triple.
Just getting it to the ready-to-fire guy. It's great recognition from Cade. And Cade Cunningham, one of those 6'6", 6'7" guards that's really skilled. So a tough matchup for most wings and really too big for most guards. That's where his advantage lies.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Brent, you think we're going to see more guys with the skills of Cade at his height?
I do, BA. I think just the advanced training in the offseason and development of these guys. They're coming into the league with a much more refined skill set, and Cade Cunningham is certainly in that basket of players.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day. Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Now here's Brogdon. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Drops in the layup for 2. Brogdon's got his second basket on the night.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
Here's MP. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Griffin. Lots of room. Not going to go that time. And Detroit will go the other way with it. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Boston with the ball. After the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. And James Wiseman gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Duran, he's checked in for Wiseman.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The Pistons have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. MP kept alive. And he dunks it down.
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Here's Brogdon. Cunningham with some nice D.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Duran with the bucket.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to Gallinari.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first. White with it. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. White's got 7.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find. And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
This quarter belongs to them, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Timeout called. The Celtics. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Got a line change here for Boston. The Pistons making a switch here. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Pritchard. Horford outside. Pass to Hauser. Launches it. A rebound by Stewart.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's the floater. And Diallo finishes inside.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Now Muscala. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pritchard gets it to go.
What a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
MP outside from downtown. It doesn't go for him. And Boston going the other way now. Pass to Pritchard. Here's the 3. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
He gets it in there.
22.
MP's got 18 points in the game.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
MP against Smart. From behind the arc. The rebound by Stewart. And here's MP. Tries it from the top of the key. The offensive rebound. And so it's the Detroit Pistons closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. We'll be right back.
And please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck. Muscala, he's checked in for Griffin. Horford comes in for Gallinari. And it's Hauser in for Brogdon. To the inside. And Brown with the stuff.
This guy has crazy hops. Brown levitates over the floor.
Detroit has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. From deep, MP. Boston with a rebound. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Smart against Cunningham. 16 feet out. To the left side wing. Here's Hauser. Fires in the triple.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Smart with the ball, guarded by Stewart. And here's Brown for 3. Rebound Detroit. Duren's got his 6th rebound on the night. MP, the pass to Stewart. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
The assist.
And now a 9-point Detroit lead.
You're not going to rattle Stewart if you don't give him enough contact. Just went right through it.
Takes a 13-footer. Brown can't hit. A deep 3 from MP. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite, and with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Marvin Bagley is out there with James Wiseman. Then there's Cunningham. Then it's MP. And it's Bogdanovich in at small forward.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Raptors had a huge game. He had 31 points and also did a lot of damage from long. He's been unbelievable their last few games, and he'll present quite a challenge again here tonight. Guys, over to you.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Gallinari hits them both.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
MP way outside. The rebound, Celtics.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there. That's unfortunate.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Pass to MP. This one for three. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
3 points.
Cunningham's got his third assist of the night.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the three.
Back to Brogdon. Gallinari with it. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Bogdanovic. Second shot opportunity, and that one's good. Bagley's got 8.
Well, Bagley can move around you and get slender out there to find room on the floor to collect offensive rebounds.
Pass to Gallinari. Here's White. Back to Gallinari. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Detroit has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's Wiseman. No good that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. Brogdon with the ball. That shot off the mark. Cunningham with some nice D.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Pass to Wiseman. And he gets the bucket. Wiseman's got his second bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now White to halt the run. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for White. Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Ivy comes in for Cade Cunningham.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Smart. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Smart's got his first 2 points of the night.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
So for the Pistons, Stewart comes in for Wiseman, and it's Burks in for Bogdanovic.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
At the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
Brogdon. At the line for 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
And here's Detroit. They're on a 16-6 run. MP shot is off. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. And it's MP with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Duren. And the shot goes in. Duren's got 15 points.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Brogdon, the pass to Horford. Smart right side. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second half. From deep, MP sinks the tray. MP's got 15 points in just the second half.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Stewart against Horford. Left side, Brogdon. Outside for Gallinari. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Smart. They get it again. And Horford gets it to go. Horford's got his first points of the game.
Horford, a big guy, and he knows it, so you got to use your size on the inside to keep plays going.
MP shot is off. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Pistons ahead, opening up a huge game.
The Pistons, 68. Headed to the floor right
And as we head into the fourth, changes here for the Celtics. Gallinari, he's checked in for Griffin, and Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Horford.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pistons.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And tonight, a fantastic effort to deliver their 48th win of the year.
They have proven to simply be the better team of the two, winning all 4 games in this season series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Manning the backcourt, it's Brogdon and Smart. Jaylen Brown is out there with Derek White. And it's Gallinari in at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5. They need this. Rebound Detroit. Pass to MP. It's Hampton on the wing, defended by Smart. Back to MP from the arc. Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Gallinari finds Brogdon. Smart outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. MP outside. Off target. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
and we are continuing our virtual rap party with our good friends. Welcome back to the show, Bash World and King Jordan. How are you guys feeling today? Bash, you start first.
I'm doing great, wonderful. I'm happy to be here. You know, y'all my family, so whenever I get a chance to be on 2K TV, I'm ready to rock and roll.
And I'm excited to be here too as well. It's always a great celebration to be here on 2K TV. I always feel like it's like a high school reunion every single time that we're on. Thank you for having me.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us.
With the new group for USA, Team World making some changes. You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
So Team World's 5 right now. It's deflected. Fast break. Here we go. Now, here's Ivy. He's guarded closely. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
And Team World making a change here. Nemhard's checked in. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game. And for a guy who hasn't been able to get a ton of minutes this season, great that he's had a chance to show off his skill set here tonight.
And he does have some skills to show off. I mean, his opportunity for more playing time is going to come soon enough. He just has to stay patient.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And here's MP for 3. Sinks the triple. MP's got 5 now.
Already, they piled up 8 second chance points.
Feasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
Pass to Daniels. Now the pass to Bonjecchio. Team World with another miss. USA leading by 13. Ivy kicks to MP. Another 3 for USA.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
To the inside. Nemhard's shot is good. Nemhard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Lets it go from deep. A offensive rebound. Count the basket.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
MP. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 13 points in the game.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Passes to Nemhard. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by USA. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The 3 from MP. He can't get it to go. And Team World will come the other way. Pass to Fontecchio. He kicks to Daniels. Good ball movement here by Team World. Here's Nemhard. He's got 8. That 3 off the mark. Fires the 3. And it's USA. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And, you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
So, Team World's 5 right now. Franz Wagner is out there with Kaminga. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Mathurin in at the shooting guard position.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Now, Giddey. Back to Şengün. Over Owen. Şengün, no good. And so, MP will bring it up for USA. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And the foul called on MP. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for USA.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Tell you what, they have outworked the opposition and have capitalized on the putbacks, bagging their own groceries tonight, boys.
Nemhard, the pass to Fontecchio. Here's Nemhard. Feeds to Daniels. Pass to Watford. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. When you were playing, social media wasn't a thing. Now that you see it through your eyes, how has that changed the game?
I think it's changed it exponentially, and in many ways it's been good in terms of more people being able to be connected. You can expose more people to more of the beauty of the game. For marketing, I think it's terrific when you talk about video clips and all of the different kinds of content you can create and share globally around. The game. The challenge, though, for the players is making sure that they keep the main thing, keep first things first, and not allow the noise of the internet and social media to be a distraction.
Here's the pass to Nemhard. Hands it from downtown. Nemhard's got 11.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
MP's shot is good.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Three-pointer, Daniels. And it's MP with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebound has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Kicks it to Daniels. Pass to Nemhard. Fontecchio. He's covered by Murray. Daniels with it. 6 to shoot. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Team World shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
One shot.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical. And USA making a change here. Owens is checked in.
Substitution.
USA finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24.
81-57. Everyone get loud and put your hands together for go.
And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars.
Substitution
changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Green is out there with MP. Then it's Barnes. Then it's Evan Mobley. MP's shot is good.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And for Team World, we've got Jonathan Kuminga. He's out there with Wagner. Josh Giddey is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Mathurin in at the 2-guard spot. Back to MP. Off target from 3-point range. On offense, here's Team World. Now, here's Wagner. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wagner's got his second bucket.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. Most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Mathurin. Back to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from the top of the key. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. Wagner's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Now USA with it. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for USA.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
Catching up on the changes for USA. Murray comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Ivy subbed in for Green. And Wagner's got the ball here for Team World. Pass to Fontecchio. Covered by Mobley. Wagner outside. Here's Watford, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Daniels, he's checked in for Team World.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Here's Daniels, covered by MP. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Murray dishes to MP. That's in there. Murray with the assist. MP's got 38 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And look at the inside presence already for Murray. It'll be fun to watch this young man grow.
Here's Mathurin. Back to Daniels. Launches it. It's good from long range. Daniels has got his second bucket of the night.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here.
He'll take those all day long.
Pass to Mathurin. Covered by Mobley. And there's the pass to Mathurin. It's hauled in by USA. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. MP, that's for 2. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. USA ahead, just dominating this one. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
MP is out there with Ivy. Then it's Williams. Then there's Murray.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Fontecchio passes to Nembhard. Out left to the wing. And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And, Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's a trend that'll continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
It's sort of a revelation this season. He's quickly established himself as one of the league's top young players.
And that's always impressive to see because there were a lot of people who had their doubts about it. But he seems to thrive on proving those people wrong. He's off to a good start.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Passes it to Watford. Here's Nembhard. Down low. And the rejection by MP. Again, USA.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Here's Nembhard, covered by MP. And there's the drive. Nembhard's shot is good. And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Pass to Williams. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Pass to Fonjecchio. Here's Nemhard. The pass to Fonjecchio. He kicks it to Daniels. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's MP. Again, USA.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
And it's Team World with the ball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And here's Daniels. Passes it to Watford. Here's Nemhard. No good, unable to end this run.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
Kicks to Daniels. Fonjecchio. He's covered by Murray. Pass to Nemhard. Takes a three. A three-pointer is right on target.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Ivy dishes to MP. Another three for USA.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pass to Daniels. Fonjecchio. He's covered by Murray. Over to the left wing for three. A shot by Nemhard, no good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for USA. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And the basket by MP.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
And the pass to Fonjecchio. On the wing, Daniels for the three. It's hauled in by USA. Williams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And the basket by MP.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Here's Ivy. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. And with the internet and social media, players Clark have so much more ability to engage with the public and be heard.
2 minutes left.
Is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower folks to share their voice, their stories, and be authentic in their own way, I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails, not only to players, but I think to everybody. It doesn't just bring attention to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities and issues that are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media.
Daniels from outside. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lets it go. He can't get that one to fall. And Team World will come the other way. .106 left in the fourth quarter. They need this one. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team foul.
That one is off. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for USA. And a change for Team World. Giddy's checked in, and he's good on the second.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
MP's shot is good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pass to Fontecchio. Giddy against MP. Team World needs to get off a shot. Giddy, no good. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
On offense, here's Team World. Daniels passes to Giddy. Good defense by MP. Here's the three. And no good. So USA wins it.
I can't say enough about how well all these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented up-and-comers we have here in the NBA.
Greg, no doubt there are some future greats among the players we saw here tonight, and we're pleased to have brought you all the action. So now for Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying good night, everyone.
I love that taunt, Danny. I gotta get me a taunt. Give me something.
Danny, who has better moves, your my player or you in real life?
Oh, definitely my player. And please don't ever make me prove that that's true.
No, I won't.
I love the theater. This is beautiful. Oh, man. Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry. That was my fault.
I was trying to get it to you, Jordan, actually.
That was my fault.
All-star action is on the menu tonight. This is Kevin Hart alongside Craig Anthony and Clark Hillel. And this place is going crazy. It's time for the three-point competition. The league's elite marksman. And so here we go, Luka Doncic.
And in some ways, going first can be a little easier. You don't have the pressure of a target score. When
he finishes the round with 17 points. That was a nice piece of shooting we saw from him out there.
Not bad. I mean, but we know to win this, it's not enough to just be decent.
Yeah, usually not. Most times you got to get red hot. You got to put up a round to remember.
And so here's Curry now. And he's got 15 points when the round ends. I'd say a solid showing from him.
And he stayed with it and came away with a pretty decent score.
Good focus, but never quite got that hot hand to set himself apart on the scoreboard.
So it'll be Damian Lillard. So it'll be Devin Booker here.
And sometimes it feels like guys start going through the motions in the later rounds.
So his final tally is 19 points. Looked like he was having fun out there, and his score reflects it.
Yeah, you just needed to get warmed up a little bit in that round, and he got his misses out of the way early.
And here we go with MP. He knows exactly what score will get him into the next round.
And it'll take 17 points for him to advance.
And he knows he can get this well within his abilities. 2. Gets the money ball. 5. Six.
This is a respectable start.
He needs 8 points more. 10 points so far. He needs 6 more points. 13. Looking good. 3 more points to stay in contention. 15 points now. Tied for second. Ran out of time on the money round. So he ends up at 17. He turned in a pretty good round right there, don't you think?
And he knocked down 5 out of the 9 money balls. Pretty good.
Booker's got the honors of being able to go into the finals as the top scorer from the qualifying round.
And nobody here is head and shoulders above anyone else. Should be a great final round.
14 points is his total as the round comes to an end. So here's Lillard now. He knows what he has to do, and he's got 30 seconds to do it.
Let's do this.
And here we go with MP. 30 seconds back on the clock. Can he do better?
Yeah, doesn't need to do much here to get past that mark.
And 2. Now has 4. 6. Misses on the money ball. He's at 7 now.
Solid start.
He gets to the 10-point mark for the round. And here we go with MP. And your score in the last round doesn't matter at this point. First up, set the bar high.
3, 2, 1, go!
2. Now has 4.
That was a good rack for him.
That's 7. He's at 8 points. That's his 4th straight bucket. And he's got 10.
And that's 2 really good racks.
11 points total. 12. Drains the money ball. 15. That makes it 16. He could have taken more from that rack, only got 2 points. Up to 17 now. Couldn't finish it off, but still put up an impressive number. He tallies 18 points. He went out there and knocked him down. A terrific round.
And some guys are fast starters, and some are fast finishers.
So it'll be Devin Booker here. We've reached the climax. He's got one last shot to go home with the trophy.
Man, 19.
He comes away with a total score of 15. And out of many, one winner. But what a great performance. We saw more than a few, but only one trophy. Hoisted high. So with that, we say, thanks for being with us for this three-point competition.
And once he got cooking, there was no catching him. Boy, he put on a show tonight.
Yeah, I think I got a little grease on my arm there, Greg. He did a heck of a job shooting it tonight. What an exhibition that was.
Exact same. I like to look like myself in the game.
Oh, that's a good shot. Let's go. Bash, cast,
Come on,
splash.
baby.
Oh, Danny. That's Danny the goal right there.
Okay.
Let's go.
3-point specialist. See, I need shooters like this all the time when I'm streaming.
Oh, man.
They be out there bricking.
Now I understand why Bash never invites me when I want to play with him. He's like, I need guys that can shoot. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Going to the paint.
Yep.
They getting.
One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Marvin Bagley is out there with Durham. Then it's MP. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's Ivy in at the 2. And the news looming over this team, Greg. What will MP decide to do this offseason?
Yeah, MP's deal will run out at the end of the year. Where he signs in the offseason will surely change who is viewed as a contender. Yeah, a natural scorer, Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Fultz the pass to Wagner. Suggs with the ball. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Bagley kicks to Bogdanovic. MP, that's for 2. They get it back. Bagley with the bucket.
How about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Now, here's Suggs. That's tipped. Fultz against MP. Nice move. And it's laid in by Fultz.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Oh, Greg, a big congratulations, right, to MP, now a multi-time NBA Player of the Week award recipient.
And MP continues to prove he's one of the top players in this league. You look back on the week he's had, and you can't deny he's earned it.
Now, here's MP. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now, here's Wagner. We saw him with 10 points last game. He gets it in there.
And Suggs showcasing his versatility, which includes keeping his teammates involved.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Bagley. No good on that one. And Orlando will come the other way. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Here's Wagner after the made shot from MP. Pass to Wagner. Rebound, Detroit. Bagley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Ivy. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jalen Suggs.
And you can see that quick twitch athleticism.
Detroit leading by 3. Here are the 5. Detroit has to start the second quarter. Bogdanovich out there with Bagley. Then it's MP. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the center. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Boston put on a show. He scored 41 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. We'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly was.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
And like a lot of top picks, Cade Cunningham had to deal with some adversity in his rookie season.
Greg, he had been part of winning teams for his entire life. He was introduced to just how competitive the NBA is. But he says it's only sharpened his focus.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Knocks it loose and stolen by MP. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Wagner outside. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Deep 2 from Anthony. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
Got that one up quick. Bagley's got the lead up to 10 now for Detroit.
Yeah, and Bagley has the reputation for showing variety. Can score in a different way on each possession.
Passes it to Fultz. It's good.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And here's MP for 3. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Knocked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by MP. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Wagner finds Carter. Anthony with it. Clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And to see your son Greg find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for him.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
Hayes, he's checked in for Detroit. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out hustling the team. At times you see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
The pass to Fultz. Wagner outside. The Magic again can't hit.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
MP, no good. The Magic trail by 12. Pass to Fultz. Fires from the wing. Carter kicks to Fultz. Over MP. The Magic again can't hit.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Another miss by MP.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shoots from the elbow. Rebound by the Pistons.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
It's good. MP's got 18 points in the game.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Cole comes in for Banchero. Isaac's checked in for Wagner. And it's Suggs in for Markelle Fultz. And a different look here for the Pistons. Wiseman's checked in for Durham. Stewart comes in for Bagley. Diallo, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Ivy's subbed in for Hayes. Here's Anthony. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 10 points for him.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look. And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Pistons.
It's all about the fire they're playing with early on. Crashing the boards, and the result, second chance points.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Orlando ball.
The Magic trail by 10. And stolen by MP. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Pass to Suggs. Now Isaac. There's the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Isaac's got it back down within single digits for Orlando. And here's MP for three. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Magic have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. Isaac misses.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
The 3 from MP. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 21 in the game.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
With the score, your Magic 32, the Pistons 44.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. And it's Fultz in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And, Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself. Never a bad idea to run the old kick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play. He's the engine for his team right now. They're looking for him to provide offense, and he's doing that and then some.
Passes to Suggs. That's tipped.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
MP. Another miss by MP. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Magic. It's a 13-point game. And then Carter with the dunk.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swing. They're going with an almost entirely new group. Mo Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. Cole comes in for Banchero. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Franz Wagner. And Anthony's subbed in for Suggs. And a different look here for the Pistons. Wiseman's checked in for Duran. Stewart comes in for Bagley. Burks, he's checked in for Ivy. And MP subbed in for Cade Cunningham. MP, that's for 2. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. MP's got 26.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
To Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 6th assist on the night.
And one area Isaac must continue to improve upon. Has the size to dominate inside. Now just needs to add the muscle.
MP outside. From downtown, hits it from three-point range. He has 29. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Pistons lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for the Pistons, we've got Wiseman. MP is out there with Ivy. Then it's Duran. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position.
and they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
There's the three. And it's Suggs missing.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And that one, good. 34 points for MP.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
The pass to Suggs. Anthony against MP. Anthony's shot is off.
He'd like to have that one back. That's easy money.
Ivy with the bucket.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
Anthony, the pass to Suggs. Now, here's Isaac. The Magic again can't hit.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Bogdanovich makes it off the glass. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 14 now for the Pistons.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. MP's really making a difference here.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
So for the Magic, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bull. Banchero comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Cole Anthony. Marvin Bagley's checked in for the Pistons. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Older. David.
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort. Gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Banchero, defended by Bagley. Shot clock at 6. Here's Faulkner, banked in off the glass.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And finished off by Fultz.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Fultz against MP. That one doesn't drop. Pistons leading by 17. From deep. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wagner passes to Suggs. Here's Fultz. Drops in the layup for 2. And that's 18 points for Markelle Fultz.
And I love the energy from Fultz. An incredibly crafty and creative scorer.
Kicks it out to MP. Hangs home the trifecta. And the Pistons lead by 18.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Pistons.
They simply ran them off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Pass to MP from deep. Now here's Durant. Defense is right there. Bagley kicks to MP. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Orlando's ball. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And finished off by Fultz.
And for a point guard, Fultz is a great dunker. I mean, he gets up quickly off the ground to slam that one home.
MP, no good. Fultz against MP. Poked away and stolen by MP. From about 19 feet, no good. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they home cooking. Feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.